Hello, good morning. How are you today, students? My name is Teacher Paula, and today we are going to talk about historical sites in Panama. Our objective today is to describe historical sites in Panama and demonstrate understanding of the vocabulary related to tourism and a reading way. So let's start by discussing what is a landmark. A landmark is something as a building or statue that is easy to see and can help you find a way to a place or near it. Buildings of historical importance are also called landmarks. In English, we use this word to call places that can be interest to tourists because they are beautiful or big or they have historical importance. So let's see, there are two different types of landmarks. We have, for example, the number one, the natural physical features such as waterfalls and mountains, and the second, structures constructed by humans. Here I have two different pictures to show you what is the difference between them. The picture number one is the beautiful India Dormida in Valle de Antón. This is a natural landmark. And the second picture, it's a very beautiful building, and this is the Old Panama or Panama Viejo. This is a structural landmark because man made it. There is something that we have to remember, that countries and landmarks must be written with capital letters. Look at these beautiful pictures. These are examples of natural landmarks. The picture number one is El Chorro waterfall in La Chorrera. The picture number two, we have the Bayano River in Panama Chepo district. We continue with the Barú volcano in Chiriquí and La India Dormida in Valle de Antón. Beautiful places. The next pictures, and we also have the structural landmarks. For example, we have the picture of Casco Viejo in Panama City, Panama Viejo in Panama City, Las Americas Bridge in Panama City, Vasco Núñez de Balboa statue in Panama City, and the Panama Canal in Panama City. These places represent structural landmarks because they were made by men. So now let's practice. Okay, what we are going to do is to check next to the landmark you have in your country. Okay, but let's do it in that way. You have to let me know what is the name of the place representing, for example, building. What is the building that you remember we have in our country? Old Panama. This is a building. Very good. Is that a structure or natural? This is a structure. Do you remember any statue?
Simón Bolívar.
Vasco Núñez de Balboa, Simón Bolívar, both are representing statues. Do you know any bridge? Las Americas Bridge, very good. They are structural landmarks. Then we have the natural landmarks. Do you remember the name of a mountain? Okay, let's see. La India Dormida, very good. Where is La India Dormida? This is in Coclé, okay, Antón. Okay, waterfall, we have El Chorro. Do you know where is El Chorro? In La Chorrera, West Panama. Okay, the name of a river as a natural landmark. We have Bayano River, one of the most important rivers we have in our country. Okay, that's good. You have made a good job. Now let's continue with our lesson. We have to write structure or natural landmarks. Now that we know the difference between natural and structure, we are going to classify them. Let's see the first picture. This is the Las Americas Bridge. Natural or structure? Good. Las Americas Bridge is a structural landmark. Second picture, this is the Baru volcano in province of Chiriquí. This is natural or structure? The Baru volcano is a natural landmark. And then we have Panama Viejo or Old Panama. This is a structure. Good. Panama Viejo is a structure landmark. And then let's see, La India Dormida, is that natural or structure? Natural. India Dormida is a natural landmark. Okay, in that way, we continue with the next set of pictures. We have the Panama Canal. Natural or structure? Structure. Structure. Very good. It's important that maybe we have half and half because at the beginning we had the space. So men make it possible. So we have both here. The Panama Canal is a structure landmark, okay? What is this? This is El Chorro from La Chorrera. This is natural or is it a structure? Natural. This is a natural, El Chorro from La Chorrera. Beautiful. Okay, let's see this one. Natural or structure? Structure. The Vasco Núñez status is a structure landmark. And at last, we have a very famous river. This is natural or this is a structure? Natural. Natural, of course. The Bayano River is a natural landmark. Good, very good. You understand what is the difference between natural and structure. We go into the historical sites. Okay, Panama is a country full of history. There are many places you can visit that will help you understand and respect people who live in different eras with different habits and traditions. A historical site is a location where history has been taking place. It may be any building, landscape, site, structure representing a national significance. So we have some pictures about historical sites: Old Panama, Casco Viejo, Portobelo, and Panama Canal. So let's review those words that belongs to the last topic we were studying last week. Okay, let's start. Population in Panama. What picture represents population in Panama? Picture number 1, yes or not? No. Picture number 2. Yes, it means that population in Panama is multicultural, so we are here a mix of cultures, people from different nationalities living in Panama, and we are all together. Okay, the second historical site. What of the picture represent historical sites? We have this, we have Old Panama, and these 3 pictures. So what is a historical site? Old Panama. Old Panama, very good. This is an old building representing our history. Okay, continue with the name Panama. According to the different versions, the name Panama are coming from abundance of butterfly, the name of a tree, and abundance of fish. And the last one is tourism. Is the picture that represents that they are going to travel to any place. Okay, let's continue then. Write the name of the historical sites. Let's review. What is this? This is the Panama Canal. Then we have Casco Viejo, Old Panama or Panama Viejo, and Portobelo. Do you know where are they located? The Panama Canal is in Panama City. The Casco Viejo is in Panama City too. Old Panama is in Panama City, but where is Portobelo? Portobelo is in the province of Colón. Okay, good. Let's continue. This is our part that we are going to know how to describe those beautiful places, and to help you to describe the beautiful places we need adjective. So let's see what are adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe nouns and give more information about things. They provide details, making the sentence like more interesting, more meaningful. Something we need to remember in English, adjective come before the noun sometimes. Example, we have ancient site, beautiful place. So let's see. Here we have a list of adjectives around. The first one means interesting, ancient, modern, enjoyable, relaxing, antique, beautiful, fascinating. So let's repeat. Interesting, ancient, modern, enjoyable, relaxing, antique, beautiful, and fascinating. These adjectives can perfectly describe the different historical sites that we have studied today. So let's try to find the adjective in the sentences. Let's see the sentence number 1. We are going to use the pen to circle. Okay, the first one says, the Panama Canal is an interesting place to visit. So what is the adjective? The Panama Canal is an interesting. So interesting is the extra detail that make description. Okay, let's continue with the second picture, and the sentence is, Old Panama is a relaxing, fascinating, and enjoyable place. So here we have 3 different adjectives. Let's circle them. What are the characteristics? It is relaxing, fascinating, and enjoyable. So it means that we can use several adjectives at the same time to make description about something. And the third picture is about Casco Viejo is an ancient site. So what is the characteristic that make description? Casco Viejo is ancient, so let's circle ancient. And here we have the words interesting, relaxing, fascinating, enjoyable, and ancient, making descriptions about the places that we are studying about today. So let's side of the adjective. Let's see, we have old, interesting, big, modern, relaxing, new. By the other side, we have bored, antique, new, old, stressed, and small. So let's try to find the opposite. What is the opposite of old? So let's see, it is new. Very good. Thank you for your participation. Interesting. When something is not interesting, it is bored. Very good. Then we have big, big. What is the opposite or the contrary? Small. Good. Modern. When something is not modern, then it is antique. What about relaxing? What is the contrary or the opposite of relaxing? We have stressed. And new, the opposite is old. Okay, let me then continue with our next. This is a reading about my Panama Viejo. Panama la Vieja, Old Panama, is the oldest settlement in Panama City. It is a few miles east of downtown. The medieval ruins of Panama la Vieja area are a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of Panama City's most impressive sites. Panama la Vieja is a relaxing, fascinating, and enjoyable place where visitors from all over the world come to know about our culture, traditions, and identify as Panamanians. So let's try something here with that picture. We need to match the correct answer. Now we can match the answer. We have some questions in the middle and the answers around. The question number 1 is, what are 3 words to describe Panama Viejo? We have culture, traditions, identity, my Panama Viejo, Panama la Vieja, relaxed, fascinating, and enjoyable. So what are the 3 words that describe Panama? Relaxed, fascinating, and enjoyable. What is the oldest settlement in Panama? The oldest settlement in Panama is, yes, it's Panama la Vieja. Very good. What is the title of the reading? Do you remember? My Panama Viejo. What are 3 aspects visitors know when visiting Panama Vieja? They know about culture, traditions, and identity. Okay, let's continue. This is the second reading that you need to read. Please take a capture of the image of the reading. Once you read, I would like you please practice the matching the answer. The exercise is similar to the last one, and you are going to find answer related to the reading, okay? And then here, we continue. This is another practice that you are going to make descriptive sentences about the different places that we studied today, about the Panama Canal, the Old Panama Cathedral. I am giving you an example so you can follow me. The Panama Canal is an interesting place to visit. For example, we have to write descriptive sentence also about Portobello, the Golden Altar, Las Americas Bridge. Also, you can practice making a collage with the different places, with pictures of the different historical places in Panama. This is time for me to remember that you need to wash your hands, you need to wear a face mask, you need to keep your 2 meters of distance and sanitize your hands. It is here when we say, see you next week, remember to practice, keep working, review your lessons, make your collage, and before I let you go, I say thank you so much to Magister Daira Creighton as our academic coordinator, National Directorate of Foreign Language Teaching, and we also say a special thanks to our sponsor who make it possible. And this is time for me to say goodbye, see you next week, bye-bye.
Aprende en casa a través de la televisión, porque me educa presentó Conéctate.